The question, Mr. President, is speculative.
Yes, yes. May I have a speculative answer, Mr. President?
We cannot speculate. We can only guess, second guess.
President, just a few days ago, the Supreme Court reversed its own ruling on the definition of a stockholder.
Yung po bang mga kasong sinabi nyo, unanimous decisions po ba lahat?
So, may kasabihan po tayo, ang tumatakbo ng matulin, kung matinik ay malalim.
Kaya po tayo pag nananakbo, ako po ay nakasapatos at saka sa kalsada kaya hindi po ako matitinik.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you very much. Mr. President, thank you. So, listening to the privileged speech of the distinguished gentleman from Tarlac, the basis of your motion to dismiss is the Supreme Court's decision, which is now pending appeal by virtue of the MR or the motion for reconsideration filed last Monday by the House of Representatives. Is it not, Your Honor?
The question whether is it
Yes, your
subject
basis
to
for your motion to dismiss is based on the Supreme Court decision that the so-called impeachment is unconstitutional, based on their decision.
Yes, Mr. President, Your Honor, that's very, very clear and categorical.
Correct. The Supreme Court decision, Mr. President, although immediately executory, is not yet final, thus appealable. Ngayon, naka-apila na. Marami nagtatanong, kung naka-apila na, ba't tayo nagmamadali? Na-dismiss ito sa atin. So may I ask the gentleman, what will happen if we prematurely dismiss the case and the Supreme Court subsequently grants the MR and reverses its own decision?
Yung po bang mga kasong sinabi nyo, unanimous decisions po ba lahat?
I am not sure about that. But one thing I can say is that if there is a mistake, unanimous decision could become a unanimous mistake.
Wala pa pong nangyaring gano'n, Mr. President. At saka, the question, Mr. President, is speculative.
Yes, yes. May I have a speculative answer, Mr. President?
We cannot speculate. We can only guess, second guess, because on the basis of our experience as a practicing lawyer, Mr. President, ito pong ganitong klaseng desisyon, talaga pong wala na pong kaduda-duda na kahit po mag-file pa tayo ng motion for reconsideration. We are hoping against hope. It is as if we are wishing for the moon. Palagay nyo po, palagay nyo lang po merong isa na nag-reverse. Hindi rin po ma-overturn eh. Kasi po ang kailangan po ninyo ay 8 ang mag-reverse. Sa inaakala po ba ninyo meron kayong makukuhang 8 na pumirma doon sa unanimous decision na babaligtarin po nila yung kanyang sarili. Kaya napakahirap pong mag-speculate, Mr. President.
I will accept the answer of the gentleman, but I have done my research, Mr. President. And to remind everyone, the reversal of the Supreme Court's own decision is not impossible, even in landmark cases. In the case of Labogal, Bilaan Tribal Association Incorporated versus Victor Ramos, GR number 127882, December 1st, 2004. Questioning the constitutionality of Republic Act 7942 or the mining law, the Philippine mining law. The Supreme Court granted the MR, reversing and setting aside its earlier ruling. And also, Mr. President, just a few days ago, the Supreme Court reversed its own ruling on the definition of a stockholder. This is the case of Lily Lopez versus Lolito Lopez with GR numbers 25497-957-58. So, may kasabihan po tayo, ang tumatakbo ng matulin, kung matinik ay malalim. Kaya dapat siguro pag-isipan muna natin kung tama ba na bago magdesisyon ang Supreme Court, basta ibasura na natin ang kaso na ito.
Unang-una po, Mr. President, gusto kong malaman, yung po bang mga kasong sinabi nyo, unanimous decisions po ba lahat?
I am not sure about that. But one thing I can say is that if there is a mistake, unanimous decision could become a unanimous mistake.
Wala pa pong nangyaring gano'n, Mr. President. At saka po tayo, pag nananakbo, ako po ay nakasapatos at saka sa kalsada kaya hindi po ako matitinik.
Well, Mr. President, there's always a first time. Regardless of whether it's unanimous or not, unanimous decision does not bar an appeal or a reversal, Mr. President. That is one thing for sure. Now, secondly, where is the ball, Mr. President? Or meaning the impeachment case itself? Is it in the Senate or in the impeachment court? Didn't the impeachment court throw it back, remanded, returned to the House of Representatives? So what are we dismissing in the Senate kung wala sa atin ang kaso? Can we continue hearing the case and dismissing it without the impeachment case in our hands? Can we throw the ball out when the ball is not in our possession? Siguro naman dapat magkaroon tayo ng tinatawag nating sense of proper sequencing of moves. Nasaan po ba yung impeachment case?
Mr. President, kanina po sa aking clarificatory statement, ang sabi ko nga po, yung ginawa pong initial proceedings noong 19th Congress Senate, yun po ay nangyari sa panahon po ng 19th Congress at lahat po yun ay naisantabi lahat sapagkat natapos nga po ang termino ng 19th Congress on June 30, 2024. Kaya po natin sinasabi, Mr. President, na dinidismiss na po natin ngayon sapagkat tayo po ang nasa lugar na sinasabihan ng Korte Suprema nung sabihin niyang ito ay immediately executory. Sino pong mag-i-execute nun? Hindi naman po i-execute yun ng House of Representatives. Maliwanag naman po na tayo lamang ang tinakdaan ng kataas-tahasang hukuman na gumawa ng paraan para isantabi na po ang usaping ito sapagkat napagtibay nga nila na ito'y unconstitutional, void ab initio, at wala na po tayong jurisdiction para dito.
Thank you, Mr. President. Your Honor, thank you. But as I said earlier, not because it is immediate and executory does not mean it's not appealable.